Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is a giant drugstore haul. I went a bit crazy on Ulta.com and I picked up a bunch of drugstore makeup, and a lot of these are new releases which I'm really excited to try, and a lot of these are old favorites that I've just repurchased, but I decided to make this video also a first impressions video, which is why I'm not wearing any makeup right now. So we'll start off with the base and move through a bunch of the products. Some of these products I've tried before, as I said, and some of them I haven't, so you won't see all of the products applied to my face in this video, but if you want to hear more details about these products, I have a blog post for this entire haul as well, so I can link that down below in the description box, but let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys today are bases. So I picked up 3 foundations from the drugstore. The first one I'll show you is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, and I did try this out. I've tried it out twice, and it has definitely a very liquidy consistency. It has this little dropper where you just drop out the product like this, and so the consistency is very liquidy. But this one, it has a little bit of a drier formula. If you have dry skin, I would definitely recommend mixing this in with a primer or moisturizer, but for my oily skin, it applied really beautifully. The box is kind of deceiving. It says 2 drops is light coverage, 3 drops is medium, and 4 drops is full coverage, which I don't think is necessarily true. I definitely used much more than 4 drops over my entire face, and I got like a light to medium coverage, but it is buildable and it has more of a satin finish. So can't give you too many details. I do need to try this out a little bit more, but so far so good. I've gotten along with this foundation just fine. So the next foundation I picked up was the L'Oreal Cushion Lumi Foundation, which I absolutely love. So this is a repurchase for me. This was, I think, one of my top foundations of 2016, so I had to get my hands on it in my right color for winter. I have a huge blog post on this foundation that I can link down below in the description box and also up in the corner of the screen somewhere. So if you want to know more details about this one, definitely go check out that blog post. Absolutely love this cushion foundation. It's just flawless. So the next foundation I picked up was the Maybelline Dream Cushion Fresh Face Liquid Foundation on the Go. So what inspired this foundation was definitely the L'Oreal one, because I am so obsessed with that foundation. I decided I had to try Maybelline's version, and I haven't tried this one out, so this is the one I'm going to be trying out for you on camera today. So I'm just going to go straight into this foundation with this Zoeva Silk Finish Brush and just apply this to the cheeks. But the coverage is actually really good because I get a lot of redness on my chin area, and that's covering it rather well. So far so good. I'm impressed. It has a glowy but also a satin finish. It doesn't feel tacky on the skin at all. It blends in really easily and really nicely. I wish the color was a little bit better. So far so good. Really, I'm just really impressed with this one. This one is definitely first impressions, thumbs up. So the next product I have for you guys is along the concealer route. I picked up quite a few concealers, but I decided to pick up this Maybelline Master Cameo. It contains right here a yellow shade for neutralizing a lot of redness, neutralizing and brightening in general, and then green also for neutralizing redness, but on very pale skin tones or very red, like very much red skin. And then there's 2 concealer shades, a lighter one and a darker one, and 2 illuminating shades, so more of like a corrector peachy tone and a highlight shade. So when I look at my under eyes, I know I want to target my redness first, which is right under here, like right under my waterline. So I'm going to grab this yellow shade here and just tap this. And by the way, I'm looking down into a mirror. And just tap this right over the redness, and this is just like right under my lash line. And so that is very brightening and neutralizing. You can probably tell this product is beautifully creamy and very smooth. It doesn't have a tacky consistency at all. It's very smooth. Then for like the purple blue tones that are like the circles and then the inner corner, I'm going to grab this peachy tone in the highlight section. And I'm going to start by dabbing that right in my inner corner and working it upward. So one negative I'm already seeing about this palette is the fact that since it's such a creamy, almost like primary silicone-y kind of texture, they don't layer on each other very nicely. But right now I just feel like I'm smearing everything around and not necessarily correcting. So far this palette is okay. I do like it. I definitely will get some use out of it, but overall they don't pair incredibly. But I do see this as a very travel-friendly palette, so definitely will keep this and love this in my collection. So I've picked up quite a few concealers, 3 to be accurate, and I'll start off with this one. So this one is just an absolute love in my collection. I've tried this multiple times, repurchased it probably like 20 times. It's amazing. So this is a highlighter. This is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. Does just that. It highlights and conceals beautifully. So if you're someone who needs a little bit of extra coverage but also some brightness, this product is perfect for you. They have a bunch of different shades. Absolutely love this one. Totally would recommend. So these next 2 products I haven't tried. I've been experimenting a little bit with this Maybelline Dream Brightening Creamy Concealer, so I'm excited to use this one. And then also the Rimmel Matte Perfection Concealer in the shade 125 Fair. I've heard so many good things about this one, and this one's kind of a brush tip brightening concealer similar to the Maybelline one, but I'll start off with this one. Definitely since it's a stick formula, it's going to be better for around your face. It's kind of bulky to get up under your eyes, but I would draw this around my nose and just anywhere you need extra coverage. It is very creamy. Definitely it's one of those like sticks that just like melts onto your face. Very creamy, which is really necessary when you're using a stick like concealer like this, and it blends effortlessly. Like that was it. Already blended. So final thoughts on this concealer is it's creamy, brightening, really easy to blend, which is really all you can ask for in a stick concealer. It's medium coverage. It does give good coverage, but it's not like tattoo covering full coverage. It's definitely brightening, which is good. I wouldn't put this, I mean, you could apply it under your eyes. It's creamy enough to apply under your eyes, that's for sure. But I can definitely see this as an amazing just like touch-up stick. So this is going to be living in my purse from now on, but I really like it, and I say, you know, it's definitely a good product. So the ultimate test for concealer for me is, does it work under your eyes? So let's see if this Rimmel Matte Perfection Concealer can hold up. Okay, so this is how it applies with a brush. Definitely brightening. That's for sure. That has good coverage too. It's definitely more full coverage than the Maybelline one, but I can definitely see this as a perfect day-to-day concealer, and it isn't settling, it isn't sitting on the skin in any kind of like heavy, weird way. So far I'm impressed. I like this guy. So the rest of my products are either lip products or powders, except for this one, which is the NYX Away We Glow Liquid Highlighter. So I'm going to go ahead and tap this on the top of my cheekbone before I set my face. And this is in the color Crystal Glare. Kind of a champagne-y gold color. Can you see that? It's like a champagne-y gold, which is really beautiful and great for fair skin. So I'm just going to tap this right on the top of my cheekbones. And I'm going to take my just beauty sponge and just tap that into the face. Oh, that's really pretty. But that definitely gives a glow. This I could definitely see myself getting some daily wear out of. I'm a fan. That's really pretty. That has a great undertone, especially if you have someone who has like yellowy undertones in your skin. And this is beautiful in the shade, I think I already said this, but the shade Crystal Glare, fair skin, yellow undertones. That's gorgeous. Now that I'm finished with all the cream products on my face, I'm going to set my face with the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I love this pressed powder. It's my favorite powder from the drugstore. Been using it for years. It's a great matte powder. I like to throw this in my makeup bag to touch up, and when oil breaks through my T-zone throughout the day, I like to set my makeup with this. It's just a really good staple powder. Totally love this one. Set my T-zone pretty with a lot of powder. I always like to really set my T-zone. And then just do like one tap for the rest of my face. So I just went ahead and bronzed on my face really fast, but my next product is the L'Oreal Infallible Paints Blush Palette. So this is something I'm really excited about. It has 4 blushes. It comes with 4 blushes and a little cheek brush. My god. This first one is like a very natural, very corally pink, peachy shade, and then this one is a true orangey red. then a hot pink, and more of a dusty rose color. So totally very wearable colors. Today I'm going to go with this dusty rose shade because I feel like that's the most wearable out of this palette. And very pigmented. I mean, that was 3 taps, but it is pigmented, so tap that brush off and then just pop that right. That's pigmented. So quickly, the first thing you notice is, yes, that's very pigmented. Also, is not necessarily the easiest in the world to blend. I'd rather just use a light hand and build the color. And by the way, all of these are matte shades. None of these have any shimmer in them. Really, really pretty. Really do enjoy this palette, especially since I haven't experimented at all really in the drugstore blushes. This is a really great first impressions for me out of drugstore blushes, so totally love this. Now that I'm done with lips, I'll head on to eyes, and I picked up one eye product today, and that is the NYX Lid Lingerie, and it's in this pretty kind of pinky champagne color. I will swatch this right next to the highlighter so you can see the difference. So this is more of a, this is the highlight, which is like a champagne-y kind of warm gold, and this is like the lid shade, the cream shadow, which is like a pinky champagne, but definitely pink. I think in person I wouldn't have chose this color. I'm not a huge fan of pink eyeshadow on me, but it's definitely neutral enough to still be wearable on the day-to-day basis. I'm just gonna start by tapping this, and I'm really just gonna like draw this all over my eye. Okay, it's not hard to blend, especially with the synthetic brush. It's not chunky, glittery, anything. It's definitely shimmery, that's for sure. To be honest, I'm not in love with the color, but I knew that when I saw it when I opened up the box. But in terms of formulation, it's really beautiful. It blends out, and you're really allowed to kind of work it in to your crease, so it kind of creates that like very blended out, blown out look, which is great for a cream shadow, especially something that's so liquidy like this one. So final thoughts on this Lid Lingerie from NYX. I do really like it. I think it's a really easy to blend formula, and it's just a really beautiful product. Definitely would check out some different shades. Pink is just not my color on my eyes, but do really like this. Alright, so I finished off my eye makeup with a little bit of mascara and some shadow thrown in the crease. So now I'm going to move on to my last kind of eye-ish product. So I picked up from Maybelline, the Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer, which is the newest brow product from Maybelline. So the first thing I noticed that I do like to do is I like to brush through my brows. I just kind of like work up in a zigzag motion, like upward, and then I come back and I brush them down into place, and then zigzag, just like that. So it definitely is very pigmented. It fills the brows in with a lot of color. They say it has fibers in here, which I can see. I can definitely see when I look at my brows. This one does appear thicker, but I can't really tell if that's actually the fibers or if that's just the fact that they're filled in now. Really do enjoy this product. I think it's really good, and you know, it makes your brow routine so straightforward and easy. So it looks like my lighting is shifting a little bit. I am sorry about that. We're just gonna quickly move on to some lip colors. So I bought a bunch of lip products. I already have 3 of these, but I bought 3 more of the L'Oreal Infallible lip paints, which are amazing. I love, 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 love these products. So I'll swatch these ones so you know what they look like. If you want to know more about them, the video I put it up last, which is my eye mats haul, I have more details about these guys, and I'm wearing one of them in the video, so you can check out those. Also have a nice review about these on the blog post that I linked down below. So these are incredible. I will go ahead and swatch these. These are like a liquid lipstick, but a very pigmented and a glossy finish, which is beautiful and amazing. So this is the pink shade called Wild Rose. The next shade is this nude one called Nude Star. And that's right here. The second one, also the applicator is really cool. It's kind of this like hooked doe foot applicator, which is really easy to apply because it has that nice point, so you can really carve out your lips and you don't need a lip liner. The next color is this burgundy called Sultry Sangria. This is like a rich red burgundy shade. So beautiful for this season, especially for fall. I wish I had picked up one of these guys in fall, but I absolutely love the richness of the shade. It's incredible. So those are just, tried them, love them, bought 3 more. Obviously I'm a fan. So the next product I picked up is the NYX Liquid Suede Lipstick in the shade 04 Soft Spoken. So I've heard a lot about this product. This one's definitely a liquid lipstick formula. I can like tell that like wet texture, you know what I mean? Okay, so immediately the first thing I do notice is I love the color. This color is so beautiful. Definitely a traditional matte liquid lips formula, so I would definitely layer a balm on top of this. It's what I expected, but more, the color is so beautiful. So very, very happy with this. And the next one I picked up is this Maybelline Color Jolt in the shade Tin Never Bare. This is a bright pink shade, and this is almost as if a liquid lipstick and then the L'Oreal lip paints had a baby. It's a little drier than the L'Oreal and it doesn't have a glossy finish. It's more of a satin finish. It's this bright pink shade right here. So it has this little applicator that's just kind of like a fuzzy kind of like foam tip. And then you squeeze it out like this to get the product. And it's very pigmented, similar to the L'Oreal. It's a lot creamier than a traditional liquid lipstick, but it's definitely comfortable to wear. It does dry down a little bit, not to a straight up drying matte, but not quite the comfortable glossy finish of the L'Oreal ones either. It's a little bit in between. So first impressions are kind of mixed on this. The color's okay, not a huge kind of like baby pink on me, but also it's just not amazing. Like, it's not the L'Oreal lip paint amazing that I'm obsessed with it. I don't feel the urge to want to buy another one, so it's fine. Not super in love with it, but it's not terrible either. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are interested in any of the products I mentioned today, then I will link them all down below in the description box, so definitely check that out. Also, if you liked this video and you want to see more content from me, I have so many more videos just like this up on my channel, so go subscribe, that would be amazing. Or you can check out my blog, allagrey.com, and I will throw a link in the description box for that as well. And that has so much more diversified content than is on my channel here. But thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!